I am going to show you how to fix your flat tire at home. It's very easy and requires practically no skill. I'm raising the seat up because I'm putting the bike on a bike stand that holds the bike up so you can work on it. Next, we're going to loose the brake, which is very easy. You just pop it loose like that. Next, you loosen both nuts. There's one on each side, and they just come loose with a crescent wrench. Take note that I'm not taking the nut off all the way, which is fine and you can do that, but it's very unnecessary. So I'm just loosening them for a gap that is about 5 millimeters or so, or a 1/4 inch. The next step practically does itself. Just lower the wheel down, watch the chain on the bottom, and the wheel is free. Now your bike looks like an alien. Next, you take your valve stem cap off and get your tire levers out. They're these nifty things that help you remove the tire from your bike wheel. Take one of your tire levers and shove it under the tire like this. Then you can pry back and actually hook the tire lever to the spoke. Now you can get your other tire lever and work it all the way around the rim, pulling the tire out from the rim. Next, go to where your valve stem is and pull it out like this. Now you can grab your tube and pull it out of the tire. This is the tube I'm using. It's 1 3/8 inches wide and goes on road bikes. I'm not sure if slime tubes work any better than a regular tube, but that's all they had in stock, so that's what I got. This next step is very important. If you don't fill up the tube with air, when you put it in, it'll get pinched and can pop again. So fill it up until it's not flat anymore and holds its shape. Next, you want to line the valve stem hole up with the valve stem of your new tube by laying the tube over the top of the tire. I'm not sure why the valve stem wasn't fitting very well, but this doesn't normally happen. Next, I put on the valve stem cap so the valve stem doesn't come out accidentally. Here you can see me stuffing the tube inside the tire. Here's where we use our tire levers again. We use a tire lever to get the tire under the rim. Then we can use another tire lever or your hand to get the tire under the rim, all the way around the wheel. Here I'm using a tire lever. You can see the tire falling into place. There we go. Once we've gotten that, we can start inflating the tube. Once again, I'm using a skinny tire. These tires usually go from 50 to 70 psi, so I'm going to put mine at 60 psi just to be safe. When you're using a mountain bike, these usually go from 35 to 45 psi, so much less. It's time to put the wheel back on. Lift the wheel up and get the bottom piece of chain around the nut. Then lift it up more and get the top chain on the sprocket. You can do this by pushing down on the derailleur to help yourself out. Now lift the wheel into place and hand tighten the nuts so the wheel doesn't fall. Now you can get your wrench and tighten down both nuts. Just make sure to not let the wheel move. Your bike should now pedal freely and shift correctly. You can now reattach the brake like this. As long as they didn't before, your brakes shouldn't rub and everything should work correctly.